My great uncle, for example, lived to 104 years old, completely intact and cognitively clear. I don't know. I hope I got something from him. Drank green tea, probably 6 to 10 cups of green tea every single day of his life. And he was very physically active, and he was really plugged into his community, had a big support. He kept his mind really active. And so, these are again, recurrent themes of people who live a really long time.
Welcome, everyone, to a refreshing perspective on the path to a long and healthy life. Today, we have the distinct privilege of exploring the grounded and empowering wisdom of Dr. William Li, a physician and scientist who has dedicated his career to understanding the fundamental principles that underpin our well-being. In a world often saturated with complex and sometimes overwhelming information about health and longevity, Dr. Li gently guides us back to the basics, reminding us that the most profound impacts often stem from consistent adherence to simple, common-sense practices. Prepare to simplify your approach to health and discover the liberating power of focusing on what truly matters. Think for a moment about the vast ocean of health information that surrounds us. We are constantly bombarded with news about the latest superfoods, cutting-edge supplements, and intricate biohacks promising to optimize our biology in countless ways. While scientific progress is undoubtedly valuable, this relentless influx of complex data can often lead to confusion, anxiety, and even a sense of paralysis. Dr. Li's work offers a welcome counterpoint, advocating for a return to the fundamental principles of healthy living, the timeless wisdom that has supported human health and longevity for generations. Dr. Li often observes that in the quest for optimal health, many individuals become overly stressed about implementing numerous complex biohacks, meticulously tracking every metric, and adhering to highly restrictive protocols. While some of these advanced strategies may hold promise for specific individuals under expert guidance, the core of a long and healthy life, he emphasizes, lies in consistently applying basic, common-sense principles that are accessible to everyone. It's about building a strong foundation of healthy habits rather than getting lost in the ever-shifting sands of the latest health trends. Consider the simple act of eating well. While the specifics of an optimal diet can be debated endlessly, the fundamental principle remains consistent. Nourishing our bodies with whole, unprocessed foods is essential for health. Dr. Li advocates for a focus on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, the very building blocks that our bodies need to function optimally. This isn't about adhering to rigid rules or eliminating entire food groups without sound medical advice. It's about making conscious choices to prioritize nutrient-dense foods that support our energy levels, immune system, and overall well-being. He often uses the phrase, "food is medicine," not to suggest specific cures, but to highlight the profound impact that our daily dietary choices have on our health. Similarly, when it comes to physical activity, the fundamental principle is simply to move our bodies regularly. Dr. Li emphasizes that this doesn't require intense workouts or expensive gym memberships. Simple activities like walking, gardening, dancing, or taking the stairs can have significant benefits for our cardiovascular health, muscle strength, and overall vitality. The key is consistency and finding activities that we enjoy and can sustain over the long term. Getting overly stressed about the perfect workout routine can often be a barrier to even getting started. Another fundamental principle that Dr. Li consistently highlights is the importance of adequate sleep. Sleep is not merely a period of rest. It is a crucial time for our bodies and minds to repair, regenerate, and consolidate memories. Consistently getting sufficient, high-quality sleep is essential for maintaining our physical and mental health, supporting our immune system, and regulating our mood. While there are numerous sophisticated sleep tracking devices and optimization strategies available, the basic principle remains: prioritize getting enough restful sleep on a regular basis. Furthermore, Dr. Lee underscores the significance of managing stress in our lives. Chronic stress can have a detrimental impact on nearly every system in our body. While completely eliminating stress may be unrealistic in our modern world, developing healthy coping mechanisms is essential. Simple practices like mindfulness, spending time in nature, engaging in hobbies, or connecting with loved ones can help us to navigate stress more effectively and protect our long-term health. Getting overly stressed about implementing complex stress reduction techniques can ironically add more stress. Finally, Dr. Lee emphasizes the fundamental human need for social connection. Strong relationships and a sense of community have been consistently linked to greater happiness, resilience, and even longevity. Nurturing our connections with family, friends, and our community provides emotional support, reduces feelings of isolation, and contributes to our overall well-being. This basic human need transcends any complex biohacking strategy. Dr. Lee advocates for a return to these fundamental principles, not as a rejection of scientific progress, but as a way to ground our approach to health in what is consistently proven and accessible to all. By focusing on these core elements: healthy eating, regular movement, sufficient sleep, effective stress management, and strong social connections, we can build a robust foundation for a long and healthy life without getting overwhelmed by the ever-evolving landscape of complex biohacks. Now, before we delve deeper into practical ways to simplify our approach to health and focus on these fundamental principles in our daily lives, we want to build a supportive community around this empowering topic. If you are finding Dr. Lee's perspective refreshing and are ready to embrace a more grounded approach to your well-being, please take a moment to like this video. Share it with your friends and family who you believe could also benefit from this simplified wisdom. Subscribe to our channel for more empowering content on health and well-being. And most importantly, we invite you to share your own thoughts and experiences in the comments below. What are some of the basic health principles that you find most impactful in your own life? Have you ever felt overwhelmed by complex health information? What are some simple strategies you use to stay grounded in your approach to well-being? Your stories and insights can inspire others and help us build a collective understanding of the power of fundamental health principles. Let's learn and grow together. Embracing these fundamental health principles in our daily lives is not about striving for an unattainable ideal. It's about making consistent, conscious choices that align with our body's basic needs. Dr. Lee emphasizes that the beauty of these principles lies in their simplicity and accessibility. They don't require specialized equipment, expensive supplements, or a deep understanding of complex biochemistry. They are about integrating healthy habits into the fabric of our everyday routines in a way that is sustainable and enjoyable. When it comes to healthy eating, Dr. Lee suggests starting with small, manageable changes. This might involve adding one extra serving of vegetables to your daily meals, choosing whole grain options over refined ones, or simply being more mindful of portion sizes. He encourages us to focus on incorporating more whole, unprocessed foods that we enjoy, rather than fixating on strict rules or restrictions. The goal is to cultivate a balanced and nourishing relationship with food that supports our long-term health without causing undue stress or deprivation. Similarly, integrating regular movement into our lives can begin with something as simple as a 15-minute walk each day. Dr. Lee advocates for finding activities that we genuinely enjoy, whether it's dancing to our favorite music, exploring local parks, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The key is to make movement a consistent part of our day, gradually increasing the duration or intensity as we feel comfortable. Focusing on the joy of movement, rather than solely on achieving specific fitness goals, can make it a more sustainable habit. Prioritizing sleep can involve establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and optimizing our sleep environment by ensuring our bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Dr. Lee emphasizes the importance of consistency, even on weekends, to help regulate our body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Small changes like avoiding screens before bed or making our bedroom more conducive to sleep can have a significant impact on the quality and duration of our rest. Managing stress can involve incorporating short mindfulness exercises into our day, such as taking a few deep breaths or practicing a brief guided meditation. Dr. Lee also highlights the importance of setting realistic expectations, learning to say no to unnecessary commitments, and making time for activities that bring us joy and relaxation. Even a few minutes of conscious stress reduction each day can make a difference in our overall well-being. Nurturing our social connections can be as simple as scheduling regular phone calls or video chats with loved ones, making an effort to connect with neighbors, or participating in community events that align with our interests. Dr. Lee reminds us that human connection is a fundamental need, and that investing time and energy in our relationships is a vital aspect of our overall health and happiness. Dr. Lee advocates for a mindful and balanced approach to these fundamental principles. He encourages us to focus on progress over perfection, recognizing that there will be days when we don't adhere perfectly to our healthy habits. The key is to cultivate resilience and to gently guide ourselves back to these basics when we stray. Getting overly stressed about adhering perfectly to every single health recommendation can be counterproductive. The power lies in consistent effort and a long-term commitment to these fundamental principles. By simplifying our approach to health and focusing on these basic, common-sense principles, we can create a sustainable and enjoyable path towards a long and healthy life without getting lost in the often overwhelming world of complex biohacks. It's about building a strong foundation of well-being through consistent adherence to the fundamentals. In conclusion, Dr. Lee reminds us that the keys to a long and healthy life are often found not in the pursuit of complex and elusive biohacks, but in the consistent application of simple, fundamental principles that have supported human health for generations. By prioritizing healthy eating, regular movement, sufficient sleep, effective stress management, and strong social connections, we can build a robust foundation for a vibrant and extended future. It's about simplifying our approach and focusing on what truly matters. He encourages us to choose one or two of these fundamental principles to focus on implementing or strengthening in our daily lives, starting today. Perhaps it's committing to one healthy home-cooked meal, taking a short walk, or reaching out to connect with a friend. Every small, consistent step in these fundamental areas is a powerful investment in our long-term well-being. Now, as we conclude this empowering discussion on the power of fundamental health principles, we want to invite you to become an active part of a supportive community dedicated to simplifying our approach to a long and healthy life. If you have found Dr. Lee's insights valuable and are motivated to focus on these core principles, please take a moment to like this video. Share it with your friends and family who you believe could also benefit from this grounded wisdom. Subscribe to our channel for more empowering content on health and well-being. And most importantly, please share your own experiences and tips in the comments below. Which of these fundamental health principles do you find most impactful in your life? What are some of the simple ways you integrate these basics into your daily routine? Your stories and wisdom can provide invaluable support and encouragement to others seeking a more simplified and sustainable path to well-being. Let's connect, share, and empower each other to build a long and healthy life by focusing on what truly matters. Thank you for joining us.